Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the fascinating worlds of psychology, relationships, and all the tips you need to level up your game. If you're new to the channel, I want to personally welcome you. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and join our community, because today we're about to reveal something truly powerful and transformational. This is one video you won't want to miss, so stick around. Have you ever found yourself wondering how to really captivate a woman's attention, make her smile, and leave a lasting impression that sticks with her long after you've walked away? Well, today we're talking about 3 phrases that, quite frankly, no woman, and I mean no woman, can resist. Yes, I'm even talking about married women here. These 3 phrases are simple but incredibly effective, and when you say them, you will instantly make an impact. So, if you've ever wondered what it takes to stand out, to really connect with a woman on a deeper level, stay tuned, because we're about to drop some serious knowledge that will change the way you approach your relationships. But before we get into the magic of those 3 phrases, let's take a moment to talk about the true power of words. We all know the saying, actions speak louder than words, but the reality is, words hold tremendous power, especially when used correctly. While actions are incredibly important in any relationship, what you say and how you say it can make all the difference in creating strong emotional connections, building attraction, and even deepening love. Words have the ability to evoke powerful emotions. They can create bonds, stir up feelings of appreciation, and even foster attraction. The truth is, the right words, delivered at the right time, can completely change the dynamic between you and a woman. Whether you're just getting to know each other or you've been in a relationship for years, knowing what to say can make all the difference. It's not just about throwing out compliments, but knowing exactly how to express yourself in a way that resonates with her on a deeper emotional level. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. There are plenty of ways to compliment someone, right? But here's the thing. The phrases I'm about to share with you aren't just your typical compliments. They go much deeper than that. These are phrases that tap into psychological needs that every woman has, and that's what makes them so powerful. These phrases aren't just going to grab her attention, they'll also make her feel valued, loved, and truly seen. Number 1, I really appreciate how you. When it comes to building meaningful connections, one of the most powerful tools at your disposal is appreciation. But not just any kind of appreciation, specific appreciation. This phrase, I really appreciate how you, is incredibly effective because it goes beyond superficial compliments and shows a deeper level of emotional intelligence and care. At its core, this phrase is a way of showing that you are not just noticing a woman's physical appearance or generic traits, but you're paying attention to her actions, her personality, and the small things she does that might otherwise go unnoticed. For instance, instead of simply saying, "You're beautiful" or "You're amazing," try saying something more specific like, "I really appreciate how you handled that situation with such grace and patience." Or, "I really appreciate how thoughtful and caring you are toward your friends and family." This is where the magic happens. Why does this work? When you give specific praise, you are acknowledging something unique about her that may not always be visible at first glance. You're telling her that you see her as more than just a pretty face or a kind soul. You're recognizing the deeper aspects of her character, and that's something everyone craves, being recognized and appreciated for who they truly are. Let's break this down further. Personal connection. When you say, "I appreciate how you take the time to listen and really understand people," you are showing that you notice how deeply she listens. You see her as a person who adds value to your life in a way that many others might overlook. This builds trust and deepens your emotional connection. Emotional validation. Women, just like anyone else, want to feel seen and understood. When you appreciate her for specific actions or qualities, it provides emotional validation. She feels heard, understood, and valued for her inner qualities, not just surface-level traits. Building a deeper bond. It's easy to give generic compliments like, "You're amazing," or "You're beautiful." But when you show a woman that you notice the finer details of who she is, it strengthens the bond between the two of you. It signals that you care enough to observe her behavior, values, and actions closely. Showing respect for her individuality. No two people are the same, and when you take the time to notice the unique qualities that make her who she is, it shows that you respect her individuality. It's a powerful form of recognition that goes far beyond superficial flattery, making her feel special. Every person wants to feel special, and specific appreciation makes her feel like she's truly one of a kind. It lets her know that she has something about her that stands out to you and that you genuinely admire. Examples of how to use this phrase in different situations. If she's been helping others, "I really appreciate how you always go the extra mile to help your friends, even when it's inconvenient for you." After a challenging situation, "I really appreciate how you kept your calm and handled that situation with so much patience. It's something I admire about you." When she shares a personal accomplishment, "I really appreciate how dedicated you are to your work. The way you manage everything with such focus is really impressive." The key here is to be genuine. You want her to feel like you truly see her, not just as a person in the room, but as someone who adds value to your life through her actions, qualities, and character. This phrase goes beyond surface-level admiration. It connects you on a deeper, more meaningful level. Remember, the key to making this phrase effective is in the details. Don't just say it for the sake of saying it. Think about a specific moment when she demonstrated a quality or action that stood out to you, and acknowledge that. This shows that you're paying attention, that you truly value who she is as a person, and that you appreciate the things that make her unique. This small but powerful phrase helps to establish emotional depth and shows that you are aware of and appreciate the things that others might miss. And when you express this appreciation, you'll find that it not only strengthens your connection, but also creates a sense of emotional fulfillment that is truly irresistible. This extended version further explains why this phrase works so well and provides specific examples to show how it can be used in various scenarios. If you need more details or further expansion, feel free to ask. Number 2, "I feel so lucky to be around you." This phrase might sound simple, but its impact can be profound, especially when delivered with sincerity and genuine emotion. It taps into something deep within all of us, the need to feel appreciated and valued by the people we care about. Saying, "I feel so lucky to be around you," is not just a compliment, it's a powerful expression of gratitude and admiration that can leave a lasting impression. Why does this phrase work so effectively? It shows deep appreciation for her presence. We often take the people closest to us for granted, but when you say something like, "I feel so lucky to be around you," you are acknowledging that her presence in your life is something special. You're expressing gratitude that she chooses to be with you, spend time with you, and share moments together. In a world where everyone is busy and constantly on the go, this simple phrase tells her that you cherish her company. It highlights her importance in your life. By saying, "I feel so lucky to be around you," you are not just talking about the good times you share, but you're also conveying a deeper level of emotional attachment. You are telling her that she is a significant part of your life, and you appreciate all the positive energy, support, and joy she brings into it. It's more than just being grateful for the good times. This phrase speaks to her value as a person in your life. It makes her feel valued. One of the most powerful things you can do in any relationship is to make the other person feel important and valued. When you tell a woman that you feel lucky to have her around, it not only boosts her confidence, but it also makes her feel special. She begins to see her worth through your eyes and feels a deeper emotional connection to you. It creates a sense of uniqueness. There's a subtle but important nuance to this phrase. It suggests that you don't just feel lucky to be around anyone, but her specifically. It emphasizes her uniqueness. By saying you feel lucky to be around her, you are subtly suggesting that she stands out among all the other people in your life. This makes her feel special and reinforces her value in your eyes. Let's dive deeper into how to use this phrase effectively. Genuine emotion is key. The power of this phrase lies in its authenticity. If you're saying it just to flatter or as a casual remark, it won't have the same effect. To make her truly feel your appreciation, you need to say it with real feeling. Let her know that you don't take her for granted and that in this fast-paced world, you consider yourself fortunate to have her presence. Timing matters. While this phrase is versatile, timing plays a crucial role in making it impactful. For example, after spending a great day together or during a quiet, intimate moment, this phrase can create an emotional high. In tough times when things feel uncertain or challenging, saying something like, "I feel so lucky to be around you," reassures her of her importance in your life and strengthens your bond. Timing it with a moment where she's giving you support, care, or love amplifies the effect of this phrase. It's not about luck, it's about gratitude. When you say you feel lucky to be around someone, it's not about chance or coincidence. It's about recognizing the value she brings to your life and expressing your gratitude. It's an acknowledgement that you are aware of her worth and that you don't take the relationship for granted. For example, after a thoughtful gesture or an act of kindness, saying, "I feel so lucky to be around you," highlights that you see these efforts and deeply appreciate them. It can be a confidence booster. The way you say this phrase can have a direct impact on how she feels. If said with warmth, confidence, and sincerity, it can boost her self-esteem and deepen her emotional attachment to you. It shows that you're comfortable in your own feelings and that you can express vulnerability without hesitation. Examples of using this phrase in different contexts. After spending quality time together, "I feel so lucky to be around you. Every moment with you feels so meaningful." After she has shown you care and support, "I feel so lucky to be around you, especially when you're so caring and thoughtful. You make everything better." During a relaxed, intimate moment, "I feel so lucky to be around you. Just being with you makes everything feel right." Why this phrase works in relationships: it reinforces a sense of belonging. Telling someone you feel lucky to be around them builds a sense of mutual belonging. It strengthens the emotional bond and reminds both partners that they are valued in the relationship, which helps foster long-term connection and intimacy. It highlights emotional security. In relationships, women often seek emotional security. By telling her that you feel lucky to have her around, you reinforce the emotional foundation of your bond. It assures her that you appreciate and cherish her presence, making her feel emotionally safe and comfortable. It creates a positive emotional impact. Hearing this phrase can make her feel deeply appreciated, valued, and important. It boosts her mood and helps her feel closer to you. This positive emotional reinforcement can make her more likely to respond positively in future interactions, which is the key to a successful and lasting relationship. In conclusion, telling someone you feel lucky to be around them is a beautiful way of expressing gratitude, recognition, and deep emotional appreciation. It highlights the importance of their presence in your life and makes them feel special in a way that goes beyond typical compliments. When delivered with sincerity, This phrase has the power to strengthen your bond and create lasting emotional connections. Number 3. You make everything better. If there's one phrase that truly has the power to make a woman feel special, it's this one: you make everything better. On the surface, it may seem simple, but its impact is profound. This phrase taps into a universal desire to feel needed, appreciated, and like a positive force in someone's life. It goes beyond just expressing admiration. It communicates that her presence and influence have the power to improve everything around her. Why does this phrase work so powerfully? It highlights her positive influence. We all want to feel that we have a meaningful impact on the people we care about. When you say, "You make everything better," you're acknowledging the positive difference she makes in your life, whether in big or small ways. You're telling her that her actions, presence, and personality elevate your experiences and improve your mood, your day, or even your entire life. By stating that she makes everything better, you make her feel like an essential part of your happiness and well-being. It shows that she has a tangible, real effect on your life that goes beyond just being a bystander. It speaks to her emotional value. Women, like anyone, want to feel that they're emotionally valuable to the people around them. When you say, "You make everything better," you're telling her that her emotional energy, whether it's her kindness, warmth, humor, or empathy, has the power to shift the energy in a room, lighten a heavy day, or simply make you feel understood and supported. It tells her that she has the kind of presence that improves the quality of your life on an emotional level. It reinforces the idea of mutual growth. Relationships, especially strong ones, are about mutual growth and contribution. When you tell her that she makes everything better, you're reinforcing the idea that she plays a pivotal role in your journey and personal growth. Her support, her actions, her love, these are things that elevate your life and help you become a better version of yourself. It communicates a sense of teamwork, as though both of you are contributing to creating a better, brighter world together. It taps into her desire to be appreciated for more than just surface-level traits. While physical compliments are nice, they often lack the depth that helps a woman truly feel valued. When you tell her, "You make everything better," you're moving beyond the realm of shallow compliments and speaking to her core value. You're telling her that it's not just her appearance, but her very being, her presence, her character, her influence that makes everything better. This elevates the compliment to a level that feels more genuine and meaningful. How to use this phrase effectively? Timing is key. The impact of this phrase is significantly amplified when you say it at the right time. If she's gone out of her way to do something kind or thoughtful, or if you're both going through a challenging moment, saying, "You make everything better," can be incredibly reassuring and uplifting. It reminds her that her efforts and her presence have an immediate and lasting impact on you. This phrase can be a comforting reassurance during tough times, reinforcing that no matter what's going on, she has the power to make things better just by being there. Express it with warmth and sincerity. The power of this phrase lies in the emotions behind it. Don't just say it as a casual remark. Be genuine and thoughtful in your delivery. When you tell her she makes everything better, say it with warmth and conviction. Let her know that you really believe it. Whether it's said in the middle of a casual conversation or during a quiet, intimate moment, the sincerity behind your words is what will truly make her feel appreciated. Be specific about how she makes things better. To make this phrase even more powerful, consider adding a bit of specificity. For example, instead of just saying, "You make everything better," you might say, "You make everything better, especially when you're around to listen and offer your advice. I can always count on you to bring a sense of calm and clarity." This adds depth and shows that you're not just saying it for the sake of flattery. You genuinely appreciate the positive impact she has on your life. Use it to celebrate her uniqueness. Every woman has unique qualities that make her stand out. This phrase can be used to highlight the specific ways in which her presence makes a positive difference in your life. Perhaps it's her kindness, her creativity, or her ability to make people laugh. By saying, "You make everything better," you're indirectly celebrating the qualities that make her the amazing person she is. Examples of using this phrase in various contexts. When she's been supportive during a challenging time. "You make everything better, especially when you're here with me during tough moments. Your support means the world to me." After a fun and light-hearted day together. "You make everything better. I don't think I've laughed this much in ages. You've got this incredible energy that just lifts everyone around you." When she's done something thoughtful or kind. "You make everything better, from the way you always know how to brighten my day, to the little things you do without asking. I feel so lucky to have you in my life." The deeper impact of this phrase on relationships. It deepens emotional intimacy. By telling a woman that she makes everything better, you're opening up emotionally, you're expressing vulnerability, and giving her a glimpse into how much she truly impacts your life. This level of emotional intimacy can create a deeper, more meaningful connection, making both of you feel closer and more bonded. It strengthens the foundation of trust. When you acknowledge that her presence has the power to make everything better, you're showing her that you trust her enough to be honest about your feelings. This strengthens the foundation of your relationship by fostering mutual trust, vulnerability, and understanding. It boosts her self-esteem. Hearing that she makes everything better can be a huge confidence booster. It reassures her that she's an important and integral part of your life, and that her actions and her personality have a significant positive effect on you. This not only makes her feel loved and appreciated, but it also strengthens her self-worth. In conclusion, telling someone, "You make everything better," is not just a compliment, it's a statement of deep appreciation, emotional connection, and mutual admiration. It highlights her positive influence on your life, reinforces her value, and strengthens your relationship in profound ways. When said with sincerity and care, this phrase has the power to leave a lasting impression and deepen the emotional bond you share with her. How to use these phrases. Effectively knowing powerful phrases is only half the battle. To truly make an impact, it's essential to understand how and when to use them. Timing, sincerity, and delivery play a crucial role in the success of these phrases. Here's how to use them effectively to make the most of their power. 1. Be genuine. Authenticity is key. One of the most important factors when using any of these phrases is authenticity. Words, when spoken sincerely, have the power to connect emotionally and create lasting impressions. However, if your words sound forced or rehearsed, they can come across as disingenuous. When you say something like, "I really appreciate how you," or "You make everything better," it's crucial that you genuinely mean what you say. Women, in particular, are skilled at picking up on insincerity. If they feel you're just saying it to get something in return, the impact will be lost. To make these phrases work effectively, speak from the heart. Let your emotions guide your words. Avoid saying something just because you think it will make her happy. Always ensure your tone and body language match the sentiment of the phrase. Example: if you're telling her that you appreciate how thoughtful she is, you should feel that appreciation yourself. Let your voice soften, your eyes meet hers, and your smile come across naturally. This makes her feel that your words are coming from a place of sincerity. 2. Timing is everything. Don't overuse these phrases. While these phrases are incredibly powerful, they can lose their charm if overused or thrown out too casually. The key to their effectiveness is timing, knowing when to say them to create the maximum emotional impact. You don't want to flood the conversation with compliments or phrases that feel like they're just being used to fill silence. Each phrase should feel like a moment of genuine recognition, not something you say just to get a reaction. For example, when to use "I really appreciate how you." This phrase is best used in moments where she's done something special, whether it's a thoughtful gesture, an act of kindness, or handling a difficult situation with grace. Instead of saying it frequently, save it for moments when her actions have genuinely stood out to you. When to use "I feel so lucky to be around you." This phrase is perfect for moments when you want to express gratitude for her presence in your life. You might say it during quiet moments when you reflect on your relationship, or when she has just made a positive impact on your day. When to use "You make everything better." Use this phrase in situations where her presence truly lifts your mood or the energy of the room. It works especially well during tough times or when she's been an emotional support to you. It can also be used after spending time together, letting her know how her presence made everything feel lighter and more enjoyable. Tip: don't just use these phrases because you feel like you should. Wait for the right moment and let your words feel natural. The more you use them in meaningful contexts, the more powerful they will become. 3. Delivery. The right tone and body language matter. How you say something is just as important as what you say. Delivery is key when it comes to these phrases. The wrong tone or body language can make even the most powerful words sound hollow or awkward. Here are a few things to keep in mind. Voice tone. Speak with warmth and confidence. Avoid sounding flat, like you're reading from a script. Let your tone vary based on the sentiment you want to convey. For example, when saying, "I feel so lucky to be around you," you should express gratitude and appreciation, letting your voice carry a soft but sincere warmth. Eye contact. Eye contact is crucial when delivering meaningful words. It creates a sense of connection and shows that you're fully present in the moment. Look her in the eyes when you say something important, like "You make everything better." This reinforces the sincerity of your message and shows that you're deeply engaged with her. Body language. Your body language should match the sentiment of the phrase. If you're saying, "I really appreciate how you," and you're standing with crossed arms, it may give off the wrong impression. Instead, keep your posture open and relaxed. A soft smile, uncrossed arms, and leaning slightly toward her will show that you're genuinely engaged and receptive. Pauses and emphasis. Sometimes, the most powerful way to deliver a phrase is to pause for a moment before speaking. This creates a sense of anticipation and gives your words more weight. When you say, "You make everything better," let there be a slight pause before you speak to allow the weight of the phrase to land. Personalization. Tailor the phrases to her specific qualities. For these phrases to have a lasting impact, it's important to personalize them based on her unique qualities. Generic compliments can come off as insincere, but when you tailor your words to the person, they become much more meaningful. "I really appreciate how you..." Instead of saying something broad like, "I appreciate how kind you are," make it specific to something she did recently, such as, "I really appreciate how you helped me out when I was feeling down earlier this week." This shows that you're paying attention to her actions and that you don't take them for granted. "I feel so lucky to be around you." You can personalize this phrase by mentioning specific moments when she made your life better. For example, "I feel so lucky to be around you, especially after that conversation we had yesterday. You have such a unique perspective on things, and I love how it helps me see things in a different light. You make everything better." Be specific about how her actions or presence impact you. For instance, instead of saying this phrase in general, you might say, "You make everything better, especially when you're there to support me through tough times. Your encouragement always makes me feel stronger." By acknowledging the specific ways she improves your life, you make the phrase more genuine and personal. 5. Consistency. Over time, let the words build trust. While using these phrases at the right time is crucial, consistency is what strengthens their power. Over time, your repeated use of these phrases will reinforce the positive feelings you're creating in your relationship. But remember, consistency doesn't mean overuse. It means making sure these phrases are used meaningfully and thoughtfully over the course of your connection. As time passes, when she hears these words from you, she will begin to associate them with trust, appreciation, and genuine connection. They'll become a part of your relational vocabulary, words that she knows come from the heart and deepen the bond between you two. In conclusion, the power of intentional communication. To truly make these phrases work for you, it's about intentional communication. The key lies in knowing when to speak them, how to deliver them, and making sure they reflect your true feelings. The words you use have the ability to shape the dynamics of your relationship, creating a foundation of emotional connection, trust, and appreciation. By being genuine, timing your words perfectly, delivering them with warmth, and tailoring them to her personality, you can use these phrases to leave a lasting impression and strengthen the bond you share. When done right, these phrases aren't just words. They're a reflection of how much you value her presence in your life.